Welcome back to the Big Ranch Show. Thanks for joining me. Well, unfortunately, I have some sad news to bring to those of you that may have watched a video of mine a few weeks ago. 3-year-old Sherin Mathews has apparently been found. Her body was found in a culvert under a road about a half a mile from where her home was. At this moment, they don't know the cause of death. They don't know how she got there, why she was there. Just the fact that it is likely to be her. They are waiting for the medical examiner in Dallas to decide the cause of death and to get verified confirmation that it is indeed her. But considering she's the only one considered that they've talked about being missing in the Richardson area, it's most likely her. Unfortunately, this is the end of a very tragic thing to happen in the North Texas area. Sherin Mathews was adopted from, I believe, from India by these parents, who subsequently are to blame for her death in the end. Whether or not they physically did anything to her by placing her outside in the middle of the night like they did, if that story is true, I still don't buy it. But until we have more evidence, there's not much more I can go on. But simply by the virtue of placing, if their story is true, by placing her outside in the middle of the dark, and if this is what ultimately led to her death, then her parents are just as guilty as anybody else that could have possibly had anything to do with it. I've been racking my brains pretty much all night trying to figure out what to say here. I'm trying to keep it short because I don't want people thinking I'm just trying to get views. I'm just trying to bring an update to a story that I brought earlier. And in the end, this is just a very tragic thing to happen. I don't know the people. I don't know the family. I don't know this little girl. But I will tell you one thing. That anytime a child is harmed, I think that hurts anybody with a soul. Anybody with a conscience. And if you ask me, any crime against a child is one of the worst crimes you can commit. This innocent 3-year-old girl is dead possibly due to the homicidal actions of a parent, or if nothing else, the negligence of a parent. I can't imagine that, what the family is feeling. I couldn't imagine what they're going through, because I am sure not everybody in that family had something to do with this, because I'm sure a lot of people in that family love that little girl and would have never wished her harm at all. This is a very tragic thing to happen. It's very sad. But in the end, I guess all we can do is let the police do their investigation, let the medical examiner do theirs, and find out exactly what happened to this little girl. Thanks for watching. I'm going to try to bring a few good news stories out this week, along with some of the other stories I already have planned, simply because of the fact that some of these stories are just too much. And this little girl dying in the manner that she may have died, and the fact that the father really didn't seem to care. It's just heartbreaking. This was not the end that any of us out here, wanted to see happen. This wasn't the outcome. We all wanted her found safe. We all wanted her found alive. And I want to, even though I wasn't up, I'm not anywhere near the area, and I didn't know this family at all, I would like to thank all the people that were out there helping search and looking for and especially all the first responders, police officers, and everybody like that went out there looking for this little girl. Anyhow, Y'all have a good day.